Welcome back, everybody, to Autofocus one more time.
Yeah.
I'm Dan Kraft.
I'm Brooke Galligan.
Yes, she is. And although it's all very dark in here because we love black
Apparently.
and black, there is a teleprompter here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a fairly new pickup for us.
Yep.
Several of the clients have used it already, and I believe even Bob, our presidente, has filmed some stuff using it. But we're just basically going to walk through the idea of the teleprompter, what this one is, and sort of what it can do for you as a podcaster.
Yeah. Well, the idea with teleprompter is
it's not that.
It's really not that. But the issue that we were facing, when we have a studio and it's a solo studio. So that means that somebody can they come in, they get a remote guest. So they use kind of like a webinar platform like Riverside, Zoom, Google, whatever you're using. And so what happens is we wanted to use a better camera than just what's on like a MacBook or something. And so we got a nice webcam. And then what we realized is the webcam is actually up a little bit above where the people are looking. And so what happens is people were looking down and talking to the person, but the camera's up here. So we have very nice views of all of our clients' foreheads. I
liked where the camera was for a framed angle when they're looking at it, but to read, they were looking down.
Well, not even to read, just to talk. So like the reason why we got this is mainly to help bring everybody's eyes up so they can see their guests and look directly into the camera. And so that's why we got it. We didn't really get it to use it as a traditional teleprompter because most of our clients, it's not scripted. They don't need to, be reading as like a speech scrolls or something. So what we use it for is to basically, there's a display here and it mirrors your computer monitor. So it mirrors the, Google Meet or whatever you're using. It mirrors it into the teleprompter and then the camera.
So all of a sudden the guest that's in a box down here is now in a box right here.
And so here's the camera and then they're looking and the clients are looking directly into the camera as they talk into the mirrored thing. So it's basically just a reflection. So it literally just reflects the computer screen up here. And now they're having a conversation with the person and they're looking at them. But they're also looking into the camera. So it also helped with lighting because when they look down, a lot of our clients have hats, cowboy hats.
Or a few of them are not so follically
yes, shiny.
abundant.
A little bit of shiny heads. We don't. Mm-hmm. We should provide powder sometimes. Some hair and makeup before we get going. But So it allows them to look directly into the camera, which helps with lighting because now the lighting is more. They're looking up, so we can get more lighting on their face. Also, it's not so much of your forehead, so you get to see everything. So.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Now this drape is just so you can access the camera, but then you're not catching any light from behind in. Situations in, say, an offsite mobile situation, you would really like to have that drape.
Yeah. It just helps, and it also makes it less distracting for people because you don't want to be able to see through the, let's see if we can make it do it. So when you're talking to somebody, you want it to be the reflection, not like to see through here. You probably can't see anything because everything is black. So if we had different color studios, but basically it's like you don't want to see any distractions in the reflection because this is just a mirror. Like that's a mirror, so you can see my hand.
But you're looking to the camera, not through the camera and beyond.
Yeah. And if you have too much light coming in from the back, you won't be able to see the reflection.
Now there's also a use case to be made that in something like our solo studio, if you were using it not necessarily to record a podcast, but to come in and record, say, an audiobook, you could use this in a very teleprompter traditional way.
Yep.
Just to keep you from being hunched over you can do the scroll, you can have it, you could be in the right frame to record something like that.
Yeah, basically. So it's like, it has a lot of modes. There's teleprompter mode, or what we use Riverside, and Riverside even has like a teleprompter mode. So you can use, there's a lot of ways to use it. But this thing has a teleprompter mode where it turns everything. It basically turns this screen into the teleprompter, and there's a program, and you tell it what text to put in, and you can control the speed of which it scrolls, and you can basically record yourself reading something. And you can also, what's cool is that we're playing with right now is there's a streaming mode. And so you can actually have it where it's set up to stream, and it will plug into your like YouTube or whatever, and it brings up the comments. And so you can see the comments
in real time.
Yeah, and you can see them in real time. So there's a mode on that for this too. And so we are playing with that, and so we are working on a live stream right now, which will be June 25th. So we are working on a kind of a way to help use this to make our live streams better.
Cool. Now this is completely a plug and play unit. It's a single piece. We bought the camera and all that at once.
No, the camera's separate. So Elgato makes the teleprompter, and it comes with the top with the mirror, all the attachments to do different types of cameras. It doesn't have to be like a web camera. We use a web camera just because it's easy. And we like the way it looks. It's 4K. It's it has a lot of difference of it. It does a lot of automatic.
To a DSLR back here.
You can put a DSLR back there. You can put whatever kind of camera you want. But it comes with the mirror, all the mounts, and then the monitor.
Comes with a stand too.
Nope. You got to get the stand. Yep. So you have to get your own stand. You have to get your own camera, but you have the setup that allows you to do it with the mirror and the display. And it is really plug and play. Like you plug it in, you get the program.
Software download.
There's a software download, but it's super easy, and you basically just kind of mirror the screen over there. It works better if you do an extended screen. So instead of mirror what's on my screen over here to this screen, it does better as an extended screen. So you basically just move things over. Yeah. Yep. That's what we found when we were playing with it. So.
Where did this run, ballpark? Do you remember?
I do not remember.
Okay.
It was like $300.
Great.
It wasn't much.
Okay. So if you've got a use for teleprompters, you've ever thought about it before, or you just simply have an issue of framing where you want to be right onto your camera, this could be a solution for you.
Yeah, for sure. It's super easy to use, and there's so many other teleprompter programs out there too. So you don't need to use a teleprompter program of it. You can just plug it into your favorite. I mean, because it is just, you basically just extend your screen and you can put whatever you want in there.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Okay. So all the teleprompter questions you ever had, and then probably a few you didn't.
Yeah.
Answered by Brooke. We've had several clients use it already, and they've liked it.
Yeah, they do. Yep.
So.
It works really well.
All right. Well, until we bring you yet another gadget here on Autofocus, we're going to sign off for now. I'm Dan Kraft.
I'm Brooke Galligan.
We'll see you next time.